Greetings, my fellow deviants. My name is Rose, and you're watching eSpot. So, before we get started today, I'm gonna drop the realness. This is for anyone who might need to hear it. Life is hard, and talking about it can be even more difficult at times. I've recently dealt with this myself, and it wasn't until I talked with my friends that I literally felt a weight lifted. This is something I struggle with from time to time because I have a horrible habit of being extremely independent. Now you may be thinking, independence is awesome. I've waited my entire adolescence for this. But do you know what's even better than that? Interdependence. Interdependence is having the ability to do everything on your own, but knowing that you don't have to. You can reach out for help, and it doesn't make you weak. It actually makes you stronger, better at communicating, and allows for deeper connections with friends, family, and loved ones. You are awesome. You are strong. You can do this. Now, on to the news. We aren't putting our names on our game cases anymore. We have more games directly downloaded into our consoles than on actual discs bought in store. People these days are not seeking to own, but rather to have access to games and the selection. Flavor of the Week will pertain more to your game of choice than anything else. The gaming subscription model has shown promise in things like Game Pass, a Netflix-style offering where you can choose anything you'd like, but it's not really yours to keep if your membership lapses. Microsoft isn't the only one who's on board with this business model. Getting and playing games through some sort of mysterious digital cloud isn't new, but Amazon jumping on board is. It's actually going to be something very similar to what they did with retailing. As retail was a great candidate to what the founder of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, did, so is the video game industry. For Amazon to do a cloud streaming service for gaming would be highly beneficial for Amazon. We have seen game streaming services sort of work and die in the past, but this one should work. Now, none of this business model flipping on its head and complete disruption will happen tomorrow, but the impact and shockwaves will have devastation in its wake. Speaking of clouds and software, let's get into some hardware. We probably won't get this machine for Christmas, but it has been confirmed by our very own Microsoft's Phil Spencer, if you remember at E3, we do because we were there, that he confirmed that they are hard at work at the next generation of console. But not much more than that. They are developing the future of gaming AI, cloud engineering, and gaming experience. If you play the loved and nostalgic game Pokemon, Pokemon Go has recently released an update where you have to catch this monster in the most unconventional method. But let's go through the process first. So, you go to Snapshot and take multiple photos of your Pokemon, right? After a bit, you will get photobombed by Smeargle. Some of you might have tried, and instead of photobombed, Smeargle might photobomb you and the game crashes. So, Niantic released steps on this. If you didn't know, Snapshot is a new thing where you can have your Pokemon pose and take pictures of them. Super cute, right? Well, step 1 to catching Smeargle like this is pick a Pokemon, any of them. Tap the camera icon and pick an angle. Once ready, snap some photos. They'll save to your device. After this, Smeargle will not only photobomb, but he will appear on the map and you can catch him. Rumor is that depending on which Pokemon it photobombs, it might acquire the moveset from it. Try it out and let us know. Yeehaw! If you're in Texas or looking to go to Texas to make some games, you're in luck! They have a huge demand for developers, and the University of Texas is launching a new gaming curriculum, the UT Game Development and Design Program. Texas is home to 20,000 video game-specific jobs and has a predicted growth of 10% in the next 8 years. These classes include anything from coding to design and will offer minor degree programs in the blending of computer science and design. So, apparently, Microsoft's employees are demanding to find out why the technologies they're developing are being used in the US Army. They are demanding a cancellation in the $479 million contract and stricter ethical guidelines. Microsoft Workers for Good, that started in January of this year, posted an open letter on Twitter with a link that leads to a petition for Microsoft employees to sign. In gaming history, there are few moments, or maybe hundreds of thousands of moments that are iconic, but one that I'm going to talk about is Geralt's bath in the Witcher 3 game. And what's significant about it is that not only did it become a meme, but it represents something important that we as gamers don't always get to see. Moments of peace being enjoyed by characters who don't know enough of it. Houston and NYXL teams in the Overwatch League were playing up on stage, and Houston Outlaws pulled out a very rare sight. Tracer? In a meta where the boring and infectious 3 tanks and 3 healers team composition becomes stale and predictable, was a moment broken by a fan favorite DPS character. But, as we hoped wouldn't happen, they switched back to goats, and the whole crowd booed. Holy crap! I thought it was great for crowd reaction when Shanghai Dragons did something great, but what? Goats remains an undefeated lineup in the season. You can find a generator for basically anything on the internet, and thank you for making them people of the internet. This particular generator is called the Death Generator. By the programmer Foon Turing, it's an open source tool that takes death screens from Sierra Games and allows you to enter whatever text you'd like into it. Whether it's inviting people to a party or having Tom Nook say something unsavory to your character, it can be done. There's Animal Crossing, Street Fighter, SimCity 2000, Super Mario 64, and more. Show us what you got in the comments with this death generator. Thank you for watching eSpot, and if you remember, we did mention that we have new hosts coming your way. I also didn't tell you how many, still a plural. If you like what you've seen, hit that thumbs up, click subscribe, let us know how your Smeargle hunting goes, and please send us your most ridiculous death generator screenshots. And as always, stay devious.